Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of July 2015. Please remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign. That will give you information on the other energies that you might be dealing with in the month of July. But let's start with this reading, Virgo. We have in the challenge position the focus of your month, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that talks about work. Okay, so your focus for this month is going to be getting some work done. The Eight of Pentacles is a type of card that talks about the hard worker. This person is the artisan, is someone who has done a lot of work. All these pentacles here, but he still has a lot of work to get done. And the interesting thing about this card is that it's someone who has all the tools and all the knowledge to get this work done. But still, it's a lot of things to do it. This is someone who, like yourself, it represents you because the Pentacles is the element of earth and you are an earth sign. And the type of personality that this artisan has is someone who is very hard worker, a very hard worker, someone who is constant, someone who has the capacity to get everything done. Now, in the center of the reading, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a card that talks about the events that happen in our lives which we don't have any type of control over. These are the things that are meant to happen, is the destiny. It's something you cannot change or steer or just, modify in some way that you could benefit or not benefit yourself. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up in a reading, it says that whatever is going on in your life is supposed to happen. Okay? So I believe you will be questioning all this, taking on all of this workload in the month of July, Virgo. But what the tarot is saying is what this was meant to happen. Okay, you taking on this job, this huge responsibility, because it's huge. You realize it's big, but the thing is that it was meant to happen. It's a stepping stone in your life path. And first of all, don't over worry about it. That's a trait of the sign. Don't worry more than necessary. And another thing that is that you have in the position of the help that you're going to receive a great card that talks actually about receiving help. So, this is something you really need to look into. You have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups tells the story of someone who is so focused on the cups in front of him that he can't actually see that there's an offering coming his way. So the Four of Cups in the position of the help that you're going to receive says you need to open up your mind. You need to open up the spectrum of your view to be able to see this help coming your way. And the interesting thing is that in this reading we have like two different scenarios. One that goes on with this reading here in the horizontal line and one that goes on with the vertical line. In the vertical line, we have the help coming your way, and also you have the Five of Wands. And this is why I feel like sometimes you're going to hesitate or question taking on this huge job. Because the Five of Wands is a card that talks about teamwork. But being the Wands, the element of fire, and it's, a creative type of work, it's going to be a lot of passion involved, and the energies of the fives are not stable. So if you put not stable energy with fire, with passion for a project, they could be, egos could get bigger and you could have some fights, some petty fights going on. But the good thing is that I believe you are being called to organize this group, to be the boss of this creative group. Okay, you have the coal mine, the capacity, yes, the ability to focus and get the work done, and to be able to tell people, what, leave fights aside, we need to get this done. Now, if you follow this line of receiving the help, you will be able to work with a team that you eventually will be able to manage and get the work done. But there's another line that goes from the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and it ends up with the outcome card that is the Seven of Wands. And this is the card in the tarot that talks about being stressed. Okay, if there's ever a card in the tarot that talks about being stressed out, is this one. This is someone who is fighting on many fronts at the same time. Every single one that pops out here is a different thing that this person is taking care of. And this is not a situation that you can hold on for a very long time. It's actually very stressful, it's not healthy, and it's not something you're going to enjoy. But this is where you will end up if you don't take on the help. That's what the tarot is saying. If you don't want to take on any help and just get the work done by yourself, this is how you will end up, being stressed out. If you take on the help, you will have to manage a group of feisty people, but you will have help. So this is why also it's very interesting that the Wheel of Fortune is in the middle of all of this, because the situation where you have to choose whether or not to work with other people and how are you going to relate yourself with other people is meant to happen, and you are meant to learn something from this. But which road to actually take, it's going to be your decision. Okay, Virgo? And another interesting thing is that the Leo people got another card that talks about teamwork, which is the Three of Coins. But the Three of Coins is a card that, the coins is the earth element, and Leo is a fire sign. So there is a connection there. If you are working with someone in the that is a Leo, or you have some planets in Leo, then this is doubly, the teamwork is even more important for you in the month of July, sorry. So I hope, Virgo, that this is helpful for you. There are many lessons to learn this upcoming month of July. And I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. And I will see you in the reading for next month.